Hi there, it's Tuesday, so it's time for Tina's Tuesday Tip. This is Tina Vanderwerker from Berkshire Hathaway Clifton Park office. Today I'm going to talk about working from home. I know a lot of people have been doing that for a few weeks now, but I think most of us thought that it would be ending fairly soon, but it looks like it's going to be continuing at least for another few weeks and possibly longer. So just in case you haven't really been planning for a long period of time, I just wanted to give you some tips. I did a little bit of research on what people recommend. One of the things that's important is to make sure that you're working regular hours. You don't have a commute, so you can still sleep in a little bit and kind of relax, have your coffee or whatever in the morning. But you don't want to take advantage of the fact that, you're home, you could be more fluid and, not start working till 9 or 10, and then you don't get as much done. So if you normally would work from 8 to 4 or 9 to 5, make sure that you try to keep those hours as much as possible. The second thing would be staying in touch with your coworkers. A lot of us had to do meetings virtually, with Zoom already, so you can kind of touch base. But even so, that gossip that you get during the day, you can't get that via email. So you want to make sure that you're trying to touch base by phone or, just have a meeting with them to just catch up on what's going on. The third thing is to make a list and plan out your day. Again, it's very easy when you don't have people giving you things to do all the time in person, to just wander around or not really know what you're supposed to be doing. So kind of make a schedule, plan out your day, make some lists of things that you need to accomplish, different projects you need to work on, obviously work specific, but just make sure that you have some sort of a plan. The next thing would be to make sure that you're realistic about what can be getting done, especially if you're homeschooling some children. I'm going to talk about that in a little bit, but you are working from home, you are able to be a little bit more flexible, but that doesn't mean that you can tackle, the biggest project that you've ever had. So you want to make sure that you're being realistic. The fifth thing is to make sure that you're taking breaks, just like you normally would. You get a half-hour lunch or 2 15-minute breaks, whatever it is, but you want to make sure that they're not too long. It's very easy to, go turn on the TV and then you get sucked in, or be on your phone, checking Facebook and all that kind of stuff. But you want to make sure that you're, sticking with your routine. The next thing would be to not do any household chores. So you still want to be able to stay in work mode. That way, you don't get sidetracked again with, cleaning or vacuuming or dusting or those kinds of things. If you want to throw in a load of laundry, that's a different story. But, don't try to get into too much of the cleaning while you're doing your work day. Number 7, back to like the homeschooling, is when you're working with your kids, make sure that that's your private time. You're just spending time with them. Don't try to do emails and work with the kids at the same time, because that's going to get very tricky. Again, since schools are not closed till the end of the month, you want to make sure that you have a plan, reaching out to the teachers and picking up packets or whatever they're giving you. But when you're working with them, just spend the time with them. And then consequently, when you're doing your work, they have to be doing something different. The 8th thing is also just to touch base with your friends. We can't go over to people's houses and, we can't meet out for dinners and that kind of stuff. But, you could still touch base, phone calls, emails, text messages, video chats, whatever kind of a thing, to make sure that you're touching base with your family and friends. The 9th thing is to dress casually, but you still want to get dressed. You don't want to sit in your pajamas all day. It doesn't make us feel very productive. So you want to dress, but you don't have to dress with your suits and ties and dresses and things like that. And the last thing is also part of the schedule, is to end at a regular time. If you start at 8, you want to end at 4, 4:30. If you start at 9, you want to end at 5. It's very easy, again, when you're home, you have your computer right there. You want to make sure that you are not just answering emails into the evening and that kind of stuff. So hopefully helpful tips for you to continue the process of working from home. Just remember, stay home, stay safe. We are all in this together and we will get through it. If you have any questions, give me a call, 518-598-9973. Have a great day.